So it is November 3rd, and I'm still uh I was listening to a video. I was watching a video from my friend, and I decided to make another video. I haven't posted. I tried to post the last video, but it didn't go through. As I was taking a shower, and I felt like um when you're fasting, um wanting to be able to breathe again, to feel, to to be free. I was still trying to love, but I feel nothing. Oh, oh, my heart is numb. I can feel, I can feel again. Ooh. Um, I remembering, we was me and Hadaya. I was at her place, and I remember we were slow dancing. I was both naked, slow dancing in the kitchen. And I'm remembering the songs fully known and loved by you. I wanna go home, no matter what you do. How rich, how high, how love, how high your love. I can't explain how much you give me so much. I've never loved someone so deeply. I'm remembering the songs that I sent. Um, Remember sneaking in class, in the library, in the car. I always loved holding her hand because it was soft. It was clammy, and looking into her eyes. I'm gonna miss that. I'm gonna miss that. I feel like bittersweet. Um, like the dry. If a wine bottle at the end of the bottle has dreads in it. You meant a lot to me, and because of lies from your family, I know things was not perfect between us, and I made a mistake once, and I will talk about it in the book and in my future videos. But I really fought hard. I fought for you. I really did everything that I could. I really did. I really tried to show you a better way. Even though I didn't have much. I didn't have much, but I had my heart. I had love, and that was enough. This is why this is very devastating for me. Very devastating for me because I gave it my all, and you were special to me. And you're gone. And I felt it wasn't fair. I felt how I was treated wasn't fair. I felt how your mother and your sister was jealous of me, and they sabotaged the relationship, and how they paid people to cast spells on me, and they tried to kill me. And instead of you standing up for me and fighting for me and protecting me, you did not do that. And that hurt me because I would have done that for you. Without a question of a doubt, I would have done that for you. And all the things that I wanted to do, I told you I wanted to die by your side. Do you remember I sent you a video of the originals? And it was like the Vampire series shows, Vampire Diaries, the originals. And in the end of this show, the last episode, Klaus Michelson told Elijah Michelson that you're free. You don't have to live by the Mad King anymore. The moment I die, you can go on. And he said, how am I free? My unrelentless, unbenting desire was your redemption. That's all I ever wanted from you, was your redemption. And Klaus Michelson would say, you really believe after everything I have done, I can be redeemed? Yes, I do. Do you remember me sending you that video? Do you remember me telling you I would die by your side? I will be there for you, no matter what. Do you remember me telling you that? Do you remember me sending you the song? Do you remember that? I will always choose you. Do you remember me saying that to you? Heartbreak on the full moon. Do you remember me sending you the songs, Chris Brown album, Heartbreak on the Full Moon? Do you remember? Paris Again? How I like to go Paris again. The 1975. Sincerity is Scary. Do you remember those songs? Just Girls, Regulars. Do you remember the song Frail State of Mind? All the songs that I sent you. All the things that I said. Do you remember me telling you that I wanted to go to your graduation? That I wanted to be there when you had kids? That I wanted to see your smile? And no matter if you get old, you'll still be beautiful to me? Do you remember me saying all these things to you? Do you remember me playing with your stomach all the time? And you say to me that, why are you so obsessed with my stomach? And I'm like, oh, I'm playing with your stomach. Do you remember that? Do you remember? Do you remember the time we fall in love? Do you remember the time? Do you remember that? So why did you let me go? Do you remember I came back from Maine for you? I loved you. And you moved on, you left, and it broke my heart. It broke my heart. I felt hurt in ways that I never thought I'd be hurt. You know, I've been hurt. I've been through a lot of things in my life, you know, and it hasn't been easy. But most things, it comes with the territory, and I accept. But this was one of the hardest things to accept. This was one of the hardest things to face, because I tried to hold on as tight as I could. I really did give it my all. I did. I wanted to give you what was in my heart. I wanted to show you that things don't have to be the way that people portray it to be. That you can choose a different path. That you can walk a different path. That you can be yourself and shine your light. No matter what background you came from. I came from the same background as you. I came from the same type of family as you. And I was trying to show you that you can rise, grow, be a better person, be better than those who came before, be better than your family, be stronger, just like I am. But it was not enough. It was not enough. And that's why it hurts. It's been almost 1 year. Next month would be a year since you left. And my friend knows, because I would talk to you about, I'll talk about you all the time. I'll talk about you all the time. 3 years. 3 years you fight for someone and they just walk out because of their family, because of they cared about what others think, because they consider you not one of them because of the complexion of your skin, because you're not Muslim, because you have a duty to your religion. When religion is the number one thing that kills people, when religion is the number one thing that holds people back. And this is why I walked away from that. This is why I walked away from my family. You know this. I told you this. There are many things I had to walk away from because it wasn't me. Because I didn't feel it in my heart. I didn't feel it in my soul that it was right. I almost made a mistake to pay the sidekick to cast a love spell, but I couldn't bring myself to do it. I couldn't bring myself to do it. Because if I had done that, I would have been no better than your family who cast a spell to kill me. And since if I love you unconditionally, then I must be willing to let you go. I don't want to cry no more. I don't want to cry, cry, cry. It's an animation song. It was from the animation show called Blood Plus. And because you have free will, who am I to take away your free will? This has been a devastating blow. A devastating blow. Indeed, it's been a devastating blow. I remember walking to your job, coming to see you, always being ecstatic, excited. I remember times laying my head on your shoulders or laying my head on your lap. Do you remember that in the car? Or walking in the grass in the field. Do you remember that? Our favorite shows were Supernatural. I never got the chance to sit down and watch the show with you. I never got the chance to go to your graduation. All the things that I wanted to do. The little things. All these little things. I can't let these little things slip out of my mind. But it's true. It's you. It's you. It all add up to I'm in love with you. All these little things. Do you remember that song? Now I'm left dealing with the emotions and healing. I just wanted to give you what I had inside. I just wanted to show you that I love you unconditionally. That's it. That's all I was trying to do. and you tried to kill me. And you stood by and you watched, and you never turned back. And you went back to your old ways. And that's why it hurts. That's why it hurts deeply. I've been in many relationships, but you were special to me. And anyone who knows me, who knows me close, they know. Anyone who knows me, they know how much you meant to me. They know. Because I will always talk about you. I kept every picture of you, every picture, your family, every photo I kept. But you never kept a photo of me. Sometimes letting go is the hardest part. Sometimes moving on is the hardest part. It's the hardest thing to do. Sometimes saying it's going to be okay can be a difficult task. Many nights crying, many nights couldn't sleep, sometimes couldn't eat, I couldn't think, I was just couldn't function, just devastated and shaken to my core. Out of everything I've done, this is what I get. Yeah. Just because you love someone doesn't mean they're going to love you back. Just because you love someone unconditionally doesn't mean that they will love you unconditionally. And you must accept that. I must accept that. After all, I am in hell. After all, I am in hell. I was going through so much. I was going through so much in my life. And your family, the same thing my family did to me, your family did to me. And then you did to me. That truck accident, I was dealing with demonic entities, Inli and Inky, because I tap into a frequency. My friend told me to do tap into this guy frequency, Mad Bitter Truth, and the guy who claims to be Jesus. And I had a visit, and they threatened me. And around that same time, I was in Maine with Zaria, and that's when I got burnt, 3rd-degree burns. Your family knew about that. Your family knew. Your grandmother knew. Your mother, your sister knew. And they cast a spell so I can get to the tractor trailer accident. Who does that? Who does that? After you know my background, after you know how difficult it has been for me, that's what you will do? Would you want someone to do that to your son, Hidayah? Would you want someone to do that to your future kids? Would you? I'm talking to I'm talking to your mother now, your sister, your brother, your father. Would they want someone to do that to them? If I wasn't on this path, I would have been a dead man. And you were searching, looking for me, because you said you thought I was dead. Because you knew, deep down, you knew what they were doing subconsciously, and you didn't even warn me. Because you were blinded by false devotion into your family. No matter what they do, you had their back. I saw this firsthand in my family and what that costs. It costs people dying in my family. It costs family breaking apart. It costs me walking away from them. It cost me everything. And I said I had enough. I had enough. Keith Scarlett, my cousin, if you keep following Rita Colin Thaxton blindly because she's family and she has done many wicked things, and you have done many wicked things because of family, I promise you, the level of suffering you think you suffered this lifetime, this is nothing compared to what you will endure in future incarnations because of decisions and choices you made in this life. And this goes for you, Hadaya, too. Because of this decision you made, this choice that you made, it's your choice because you have free will. There will be consequences in future incarnations. And you're going to wish you took my offer. Because I was just trying to help. That's it. I just wanted to be there for you. Because I loved you. Is that too much for me to say? That I love you? Is that too much for me to want to be by your side till the end? Always and forever, to the next life and beyond? Do you remember those words? Do you remember that? Yeah. So that's all I got to say.